Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life, and today I have 3 more movie reviews for you. The first one is called Whiteout. It was released on September 11th, 2009. It is a thriller movie that received mixed to negative reviews with critics. It has a 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb, a 7% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 77% on Google. On a $35 million budget, it barely made back half at $17.8 million. It was directed by Dominic Sena and written by John and Eric Hober, Chad and Carrie Hayes, and it is based on the 1998 comic book of the same name by Greg Rucka and Steve Lieber. And the movie stars Kate Beckinsale, Alex O'Loughlin, Tom Skerritt, and Columbo Short. And this movie is about a U.S. Marshal, Carrie Stetko, played by Kate Beckinsale, who is the only officer or law in Antarctica. Antarctica is the only land that is not owned by anybody. Even though the United States and others have research facilities up there, it's still not one country's property. So, but there's a murder that takes place in Antarctica, and she has but 3 days to solve this murder because in 3 days, Antarctica will be going dark for 6 months, and that's how it is. 6 months out of the year, it's dark. And there's also an approaching storm that's going to make matters worse as well. So as she's trying to figure this out, the movie starts off with an airplane crashing in 1957. It's a Russian plane. And then it fast forward to present day. Again, she is the only law enforcement official. She's a U.S. Marshal. And she's trying to solve a murder. And this movie, I really enjoyed. Antarctica is generally at least 60 degrees below zero at any given time of day or day of the year. And you can die within minutes of being outside. If you don't have protection, and even that, you can lose limbs, fingers, if you're not careful. And we see an example of that in this movie too, which was kind of cringeworthy. But the best part of this movie for me is the third act, and when we find out who the person is and why they're doing what they're doing. It's Again, it all comes down to greed. It's always greed. But I enjoyed this movie. I love the location, the atmosphere. I sure as hell wouldn't like that cold of weather. But I did enjoy this movie. I love Kate Beckinsale. I love her in the Underworld franchise, Vacancy, just to name a few others. But I enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun with it. It's not a great movie by any means necessary, but it is an enjoyable watch. And it's something I can watch again, I believe. I enjoyed it for what it was. I think a lot of people took this movie too serious, and I think their expectations were, it was going to be, a blockbuster or something. But for what it is, I enjoyed it, and I'm going to give Whiteout a 8 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. So I will recommend you watch this movie. But as I said, we all have our own opinions, and I would love to hear back from you guys. If you've seen the movie, give me your thoughts and opinions. And as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe today for more content. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. And share this video on your social media as you see fit to. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for 2 more movie reviews. Check you later.